You know, I run for Attorney General because I want to change things. I started my career before I went to Congress. I started my career as a county prosecuting attorney in Greene County. Ran for prosecutor because I didn't like, frankly, what I saw in the prosecutor's office. I wanted to change things. I have very there's problems at BCI. They're good people. They do good work. The quality work is good, but as you talk with prosecutors around the state, you talk to police or sheriffs, you get them aside and really have them give you a candid idea of what's going on, they tell you the delays are too late. They do good work, but the delays take too long. You know, it takes 6 months, 9 months to get DNA evidence back. I was in Zanesville this morning. Assistant prosecutor there said, I said, you know, my opponent says he's got it down to 45 days. He just laughed. He said, look, it's 6 months, it's 9 months on DNA. It's 4 to 6 months on drugs. You have a wait to get computers analyzed, which may be a year. Some prosecutors have stopped taking computers in to have them analyzed because it takes that long a period of time to get the work done. It's not enough that the Attorney General doesn't like a bill. Our job is not there to judge bills that Congress has passed, whether they're good or not good. I don't like it. I think it's going to cost a lot of Ohio jobs, in Ohio. But it is the job of the Attorney General, if there's an unconstitutional law that infringes on the state and is going to hurt the state and take rights away from the states, the Attorney General has an obligation. So I believe it's unconstitutional. I think it's unconstitutional because it is requiring every citizen of this country to do something, to buy a product. We have never done that in the history of our country, require every single citizen to buy a product as a condition of being a citizen of the United States of America. As I articulate kind of what my vision for this office is, I think the Attorney General has to be pro-jobs, pro-growth, pro-business, particularly pro-small business. And what does that translate to? Well, I think we have an anti-business climate in the state of Ohio. I think government's anti-business. That manifests itself in regulation and taxes in many other ways, or just lack of a sensitivity. The Attorney General represents every state agency. So when a state agency decides that they want to file a lawsuit against a business in Bowling Green, a business in Findlay, a business in Cedarville, Ohio, they have to go to the Attorney General to do that. I will enforce the law. I will take an oath to enforce the law. And when you have a prosecutor tell me, as they've told me, I can't charge someone for heroin. I pick them up. I think it's heroin. I'm pretty sure it's heroin. But I can't go to court. I got to ship it off, and I can't lock them up. Okay, they're out until the heroin test comes back. They may kill themselves. They may kill somebody else. They may sell heroin. So the most important thing the Attorney General can do is do what he's supposed to do, which is run the crime lab. He can also work with the task forces to deal with the prescription drug problem, deal with the heroin problem. Decision does not necessarily always mean that someone who comes in your office and wants to file a lawsuit should get a lawsuit. You are not just an order taker if you're the Attorney General for the bureaucrats. Your job is to respond, but to use some common sense. And so there are some cases that, maybe shouldn't be filed. So that's my attitude, not necessarily criticism of Mr. Cordray on that. But I want to, because I don't know all the cases that he's dealt with. But it is something that I have an obligation, I think, to spell out to the people of the state. We need to move this state forward, and we need to get jobs, and we need to keep jobs, and we need to help business. And government should be there to help when possible, and not always be there to try to kind of get in the way.